You know what, Jesus? I got this. And I'm gonna do this by myself, and if I stumble along the way, that's when I'll call you for some help. I know how to reach you. You still have the same number? I'm pretty sure it's a church directory I can look you up under. Mom says you're just a call away, so I can get you through my phone, but you see, Jesus, there's this thing called understanding, and I'd rather lean up on my own. Now, I'm not trying to diss you, I just want to make that clear, but I see how you got things going on, and I'd rather take it up from here. Now, I know you got my best interest, but don't you think that I do too? Gave your parenting some credit. After all, was I not made in the image of you? So I kissed God goodbye. I told him not to wait up. I might be coming home real late. I told him not to stay up. Prayers up. But I decided that I'd test my own luck. Who would have known in all my confidence I was bound to get stuck? I felt grown. I thought my confidence was more than enough. All alone, the devil came and he knew that I'd given up. I messed up. I messed up. Because I took my hand out of God's and I put it into his. Instead of being a child of God's, I became one of the devil's kids. With absolutely no parenting and no love in my new father's eyes, I could tell by the way he let me do just anything. He could care less whether I lived or I died, full of sin, but somehow I felt empty inside. So I picked up my phone and saw I had another call on the line, and I knew for a fact that it was God on that side, but I clicked ignore because that would have been a shot to my pride, so I lied and told myself that everything would be fine. But it wasn't. I knew I needed help. But I've been gone for so long and way too full of myself. I spent too long in the jungle looking for what the devil promised me was mine, that the straight and narrow path seemed almost impossible to find, and I'm crying. Sitting here in the middle of absolutely nowhere, feeling kind of worthless, then my phone started to ring. I'm surprised it still had service. Checked my caller ID and I saw that it was Christ. So I put my pride aside and I let him save my life. Hey, Jesus. Man, I can't do this by myself, and I know I said I got this, but I really need your help. My curiosity got me nowhere, and my confidence let me down, and when I looked around for help, there was no one to be found. The devil took me in and lied, said that he cared for me the most, but every time I needed help, he seemed to turn into a ghost. Mom said you're just a call away, and I should have picked up my phone, but I was so convinced I could have done it on my own. I took what I thought was my understanding, but it led me to closed doors. So I'd rather hear your understanding, Jesus. I'd much rather lean on yours. So that was a little bit I did at a church called Candlewood for a program. I just called it understanding because it seems to make sense in that. Whichever. I honestly I couldn't figure out a name, so I just picked out a word that stood out in the poem. But yeah, I don't really share my, I guess, more spiritual or religious poems. But I feel like I'm writing them more often. So I felt like, I should share them. There's no harm in that. It's a lesson I learned on my own, personally, with all of that. So I'm pretty sure someone can learn from my experiences. And yeah, I hope that helps somebody.